Hey, Mike, can I talk to you about something serious?
Of course, John. What's on your mind?
Well, it's kind of hard for me to say, but I wanted to confide in you. You know how we've been friends for years, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You can tell me anything.
Okay, here goes. I wanted to let you know that I understand English perfectly fine, but I struggle to speak it.
Oh, really? I had no idea. But hey, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone has their own strengths and challenges when it comes to languages.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes it's really frustrating. Like, I'll understand everything someone says, but when it comes to responding, I freeze up.
I can imagine that must be tough. Have you tried practicing speaking more often?
Yeah, I have, but it's like there's a mental block or something. It's hard to explain.
Maybe it's just a matter of confidence. Feeling comfortable enough to express yourself without worrying about making mistakes.
That's definitely part of it. I'm always afraid of sounding stupid or saying the wrong thing.
Trust me, John, nobody is going to judge you for trying. And if they do, then they're not worth your time anyway. Plus, making mistakes is how we learn and improve.
Mike, I really appreciate your support. It means a lot to me.
Anytime, buddy. We're in this together, okay? And if you ever need someone to practice speaking with, I'm here for you.
That means a lot to me. You're a true friend.
Likewise, John. Now, let's work on building up that confidence together. We'll have you speaking fluently in no time.
I wish I had your confidence, Mike. You seem to breeze through conversations effortlessly.
Well, I wasn't always this way. It took me a while to become comfortable with speaking in front of others. I used to stumble over my words all the time, but with practice and encouragement from friends like you, I gained more confidence.
That's reassuring to hear. I guess I just need to push myself out of my comfort zone more often.
Exactly. Maybe we could start with something small, like joining a language exchange group or attending a conversation club. That way, you can gradually build up your speaking skills in a supportive environment.
It's less intimidating than trying to strike up conversations with strangers on my own.
And who knows? You might even make some new friends along the way who understand what you're going through.
Yeah, that would be great. I've always admired people who can effortlessly switch between languages. It's like they have a superpower or something.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. But remember, everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses. Just because someone is fluent in multiple languages doesn't mean they don't have their own challenges.
I guess I never really thought about it that way.
Plus, being bilingual or multilingual is more common than you might think. It's a valuable skill that opens up so many opportunities, both personally and professionally.
Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't let my fear hold me back from reaching my full potential.
Exactly. And you've already taken the first step by opening up to me about your struggles. That shows bravery and self-awareness, which are important traits to have.
I'm lucky to have a friend like you who understands and supports me.
Hey, that's what friends are for, right? We're here to lift each other up and help each other grow.
I'm feeling more motivated than ever to overcome my fear of speaking English.
I'll be right here cheering you on every step of the way.
You know, Mike, speaking of overcoming fears, I remember this one time when I tried to speak English in front of a group, and it was just, well, awkward doesn't even begin to describe it.
Oh yeah? What happened?
Well, it was during a presentation in school. I had prepared everything meticulously, rehearsed it countless times, but the moment I stood up in front of everyone, my mind went blank. I stumbled over my words, mixed up sentences, and even forgot some basic vocabulary.
That sounds nerve-wracking. How did you handle it?
Honestly, not very well. I could feel my face turning red, my palms getting sweaty, and my heart racing like crazy. I wanted to run out of the room and hide. It felt like all eyes were on me, judging every mistake I made.
I can imagine how stressful that must have been. But hey, we all have moments like that. It's part of the learning process.
Yeah, I know, but it's hard not to feel embarrassed, especially when you're trying your best and still falling short.
Trust me, I've been there too. Remember that time I completely bombed that job interview? I was so nervous that I stumbled over my words and couldn't articulate my thoughts clearly.
Oh yeah, I remember, but you bounced back from that pretty quickly.
It took some time and a lot of practice. The key is not to let those moments define you. Learn from them, grow stronger, and keep pushing forward.
That's easier said than done, though.
True, but with perseverance and a positive mindset, you can overcome any obstacle. You have friends like me who are here to support you every step of the way.
Yeah, I hope so. Until then, I'll keep pushing myself to improve and step out of my comfort zone.
That's the spirit. And if you ever need someone to practice with or just lend an ear, you know where to find me.
Mike, you're a true friend.
You're welcome, John. Every challenge we face is an opportunity for growth. It's through these experiences that we learn, improve, and become stronger versions of ourselves.
That's a great perspective to have. I guess I need to start embracing my mistakes rather than dwelling on them.
Exactly. Mistakes are proof that you're trying, and each one brings you one step closer to mastery. So don't be afraid to fail. Instead, see it as a chance to learn and get better.
I'll keep that in mind. It's just hard sometimes to stay positive when it feels like I'm not making any progress.
I get it, but progress isn't always linear. There will be ups and downs along the way, but as long as you stay committed and keep moving forward, you'll eventually reach your goals.
Thanks for the pep talk, Mike. I needed that reminder.
Anytime, buddy. Don't forget to celebrate your victories, no matter how small they may seem. Each step forward, no matter how tiny, is a reason to be proud.
You're right. I've been so focused on my shortcomings that I forgot to acknowledge my achievements.
It's easy to get caught up in self-criticism, but it's important to be kind to yourself too. Treat yourself with the same compassion and understanding that you would offer a friend.
I'll work on that. Thanks for being such a supportive friend, Mike. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Ah, shucks. The feeling's mutual, John. We're a team, and together, there's nothing we can't overcome.
Agreed. Here's to facing our fears, embracing our imperfections, and striving for growth.
Cheers to that, John. And remember, I've got your back every step of the way.